Solana is dead. It's a dead coin. Or is it? Now, I was looking at the charts today, and it was actually Ethereum that I was analyzing, and it's still following the projection that we had from some weeks ago, yeah? But then it hit me that the highest performing smart contract cryptocurrency for the past couple of months, and we could actually say a year now, has been Solana. And so if we want this big rally on ETH, and yes, that rally will actually be, that will be a big rally. If that is going to happen, therefore it's important to wonder if it's going to outperform the most performing smart contract crypto for about the past year. That means we look at how ETH is going to perform relative to Solana. So we then go to Sol ETH right here. So Sol ETH, and we look at the chart. Now, if you look at this chart right here, you might just say, well, Sol is just going to collapse badly. It's going to underperform relative to Ethereum, and that may be true. But if you look at the stochastic right there, well, that thing is already undervalued on the weekly. Even when we go to the daily, it's also getting to the undervalued zone right here. Of course, it's not to say that it can't dump if Sol is already undervalued right here on the weekly, but this means we start to be careful on the idea of Sol just straight up plummeting right here. Another thing that I also looked at was Sol BTC, and this is actually the most important. So when we come here, and this is a chart that I had from, this is a very long time ago actually, we're talking last year. We had this big move to the upside right here, which reached the 1.618. We've been bouncing off of that line right there, and then we came back to the 0.786 right here. This actually means that Sol eventually goes to the 2.618, which will be somewhere around here. A rough estimate for this will be somewhere around 160%. So 160% on the Sol to BTC pair. If we put that rough estimate on the Sol USDT pair, that will give us somewhere around here. So if we put 160% here, that will give us somewhere around $426 for Sol. Interestingly, that will align with the 1.618 on the weekly time frame. So that's the macro target for Solana. Not saying that that's the final target, but it's just where I think this thing will eventually go. Now again, this is macro. We don't know when that may happen. Yeah, it could take months to happen. This is macro analysis. But as we zoom into the smaller or micro time frames, this thing will be giving us somewhere around $249. This is micro, so this could happen in a couple of weeks or perhaps some days. We do not know when. Now, of course, you could always have a retracement to the downside, so retracement that looks like this, but I will not be betting on that retracement, by the way. It's just something to consider. So if that retracement does happen, then your retracement zone will be between $141 to $132. This would be the bidding position for the big move to the upside. So Solana is not dead. It's actually looking pretty good when we look at the Sol BTC pair right here at the 0.786. Anyway, folks, I will see you in the next one. But until then, stay safe.